Welcome to Extra. I'm Joanne Hines.
And I'm Georgia Lash. Here at Extra, we bring you expanded coverage of recently broadcast features from Sun City TV. Now, this April episode is 100% extra special. No April fooling. And it's all about something new.
We bundled all the coverage of all the festivities surrounding our newest addition, the Sun City West Amenity Center. For Sun City TV, we began with producing our sneak peek tour show. Now, Georgia, you had a little something to do with this, so why don't you give us the story?
It started in December for our pre-production walkthrough of the amenities. They looked a lot different than they do today. A few months and a few visits later, and the Sun City West Amenity Center was finally ready for its close-up. Our co-star, the new Sun City TV drone, got some aerial shots, and best of all, on camera you hear from the key people who will make the Sun City West Amenity Center come alive for all of us. Here's a taste of what we recorded. Wow, Tanya. This culmination of all the efforts of the people, the time, the coordination involved, this has got to be a special moment for you.
It is. I'm so excited. Just thinking back on it, this started, the vision of this started with COVID. All of this was happening. We were trying to figure out how do we get this and communicate this out to our homeowners? How do we get the involvement with the residents? So they did a video. And they sent the video out, and at the end of the video, we wanted to make this a world-class, first-in-class representative of what Sun City Hilton Head is and what it's about. So we did the video, sent it out, and started getting input from the residents on what their thoughts were. All of that, met with staff, did the same thing. We had almost 500, I think it was 465 emails that came through. Yours, one and only, was able to go through all of those, and we took all the points that our residents made, thoughts, suggestions, and went through that, and that's how we came to what we see today. We also met, of course, via Zoom, Teams meet, all of that, because again, it was COVID, with the neighborhood reps, and again, talked through the planning, the programming, what we were gonna have, and fine-tuned it even more. And I think it's something that everybody's going to be wowed by. I think they're going to enjoy it. And we, strategic planning, our committee here at Sun City Hilton Head, and the surveys that our residents do, that helped as well, because it gave great insight for what the community was wanting and asking for.
Now, if you had to describe to our neighbors, what was the vision or the vibe that really is the design?
And it was like, what do we want here that's gonna wow everybody, first in class, and truly represent Sun City Hilton Head and the magnificent community that it really is.
You got the wow. I definitely got
yes.
the wow. Oh, Kayla, there are so many things going on in this Spanish Moss Hall, so you're perfect to take us through, show us everything. Looks like there's multiple ways to navigate this building.
We're very excited. The space offers so much opportunity. So let's start.
Okay, Kayla, we're doing this whole indoor-outdoor thing, so before we go back inside, I really had to stop. This is such a cool feature. This is going to be like a takeout window for the indoor restaurant. Oh my gosh, we don't even have to put our flip-flops on, and we can order snacks and adult beverage. But let's go check out the rest of it.
Of course, let's go.
Marlo, welcome to Sun City. You are new to us, and you're in our brand new restaurant and lounge, and we want to hear all about it. But give us a little bit of information about you.
Well, thank you for asking, and we're very happy to have you here. Welcome to Brackish Bar and Lounge. So I'm Marlo Dickens. Name is very British, and I'm also of British descent, but also South African, so a little bit of mix, but I grew up here in the Low Country. Started in food and beverage when I was about 13 in England. Yeah, they didn't really have the same rules over there. So when I say I've been doing it for 30 years, it's a long time. Fine dining, certified level 2 sommelier. I've run Palmetto Dunes Marriott, the JW Marriott in Savannah. I was the Pink House manager for about 5 years. Ooh. In Savannah. Yes. Yeah, lots of stuff. Got Will Smith, Robert Downey Jr., Ralph Lauren, all of them coming to my place.
And now, Georgia Lash.
And now we have, of course, Georgia Lash, the best. I was I've been waiting for this. I'm trying not to freak out.
It's your moment. Okay.
Thank you.
Now, tell us a little bit, because you're new, but you're also bringing in a new restaurant system to us. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Sure, absolutely. So this is Brackish Bar and Lounge. It's going to be a nice sort of combination of the possibility of in-house, in-room dining, but then we'll also primarily be serving the pool. So it's going to be a little bit more of a sort of casual dining, burgers, hot dogs, but we will be offering things like shrimp skewers, steak kebabs. So there will be some nicer options. We've got draft beers, gonna have some cool cocktails. If you're too hot outside, you can come inside, or if you want to dine by the pool, it's gonna all be safe and plasticware, so you don't have to worry about gloss or metal. So it's going to be serving all of that at the same time. It's gonna be fast, it's gonna be friendly. We're gonna hopefully make sure everyone in Sun City enjoys their pool experience.
Okay, so now we look at, you're definitely not going to be at a loss for your poolside customers.
I don't think so.
But you will be open for your indoor customers. About how many can you accommodate?
As of right now, inside, I have approximately, for the bar seating, about 8 or 9. Table seating, we're going to increase this. We'll be putting some tables out there, but as of right now, it's closer to about 15, 16 inside. So as I said, if you're really hot and want to eat inside, that's an option. There's a lot more seating outside.
Now, I know everybody's going to want to be here. You're going to be fending them off. What are going to be the operating hours?
We are going to be open Thursday through Sunday for now, 12 to 8. So you're going to have a sort of lunch extended into dinner. We will be open throughout. I know a lot of restaurants like to close for an hour or two. We will be open, so you can always get food. You can pick it up to go. Starting at about 5 o'clock, we will have shareable and PM items.
Ooh,
So,
give us an idea what those are.
oh, they're going to be fun. They're going to be things like that steak kebab I told you about.
Okay.
So they're nice and fancy. We're going to have flatbread pizzas that are seasonal, the garlic shrimp skewers. We're going to have some crispy Brussels sprouts with balsamic drizzle.
Oh,
So
perfect.
you can get your fancy food, or you can get a nice beer brat hot dog and eat it by the water.
Yeah, some days those are good too.
Oh, who doesn't like a good hot
You're
dog?
giving us from one end to the other. You're going to accommodate for us.
Yes.
We're so welcome to be here. We're excited to have a new restaurant. You're actually operating different than the system that's our current restaurants, correct?
Yes, so I believe the current restaurants were following sort of the Del Webb idea. We're coming more from the Troon perspective. They brought me on. I've had lots of experience, all the way from quick wing bars. I worked with the Crowleys in Wild Wing for about 9 years as well. So I've done that all the way to the fine dining Polo House in New York. So I should be able to bring all that, and Troon is backing me, and you know, we're going to make sure we endeavor to have really happy guest satisfaction, but we're also going to be catering to the community. It's going to be a combination of both.
Oh, I have a feeling you are going to be the heart of this community here.
Well, don't speak too soon.
Thank you so much for your time.
It's absolutely my pleasure, Georgia. Thank you so much.
Kayla, this is very different than any place else in Sun City.
It is.
A whole room spells fun. Oh, so what have we got here?
There are so many opportunities. We have billiards, people can play cards, but then also look at all these wonderful games. Just
Grandkid City.
Absolutely.
First stop for the grandkids.
Absolutely.
Oh, this is great. So can our neighbors really just drop in at their leisure and enjoy the games, or like you say, play, cards, mahjong, whatever?
Of course, there's so many opportunities. It is a common area, so you can just stop in, but also you can rent it for private parties, which I don't know about you, but I would love that opportunity. It's just great.
And it's one of those areas that, we can enjoy that we've never had before. This is awesome. Thank you so much. We still have a couple stops though left.
We do.
Okay. The pièce de résistance. This is 7th grade French. Okay. This is vacation worthy here. Rightfully so, the pool has had the most pre-opening buzz. Everybody's talked about it. Everybody's seen all the, the pictures. So give us the details. There's a lot that's, so different about this pool.
Oh my gosh, I mean, just the atmosphere in general. There's 2 fire pits over here. The pool is just so extremely large. It has the 0-degree entry on the other side. How many miles of tile?
Mile of tile. That's what I was told, mile of tile.
Yes, and it has a little outdoor pavilion, so people can obviously bring food and drinks, and then also still be in the pool and swim up and conversate with your neighbors. It's just a great atmosphere, and I'm jealous.
Well, and I guess if you think about it, Bill Martin, our facilities manager, told me that the capacity, the water capacity of this pool equals all of our other pool capacities. So the volume is crazy. It's a meandering, fun pool, to spend the day. Okay, now, it does look, like you mentioned, a variety of seating options.
Oh, absolutely. There's the cabanas as well, first come, first serve. So if you wanted to, get that shade, you didn't want to be out in the sun, obviously. And just, the immense seating, tables, chairs, it's just great.
And we've got these tables right over where we just were at the restaurant, and a little shaded area here. This is fabulous. Ryan, I think Del Webb would be so proud of this facility because it truly epitomizes that active aging encouragement that he always wanted us to have. We're in something very different from our other gyms, and that's this multi-purpose flex gym. How many ways can this space be used?
Yeah, this is a great new facility that we have here, that we have a lot of options of different sports that can take place here. We can do anything from basketball to tennis, pickleball, and volleyball.
No, rain nor shine, it's going to keep us from working out. This is great. How will Health and Wellness manage the scheduling of those type of events?
Yeah, so we're going to have different days for different sporting events. We'll utilize the front desk and the staff here to, schedule everybody's times. And do different days for different events.
We also have an interesting, approach to this building because we have two entrances, one from the pool area, one from the parking lot area that will get people. And we're about to read ourselves upstairs, and we'll have to mention that there is an elevator that, people are asking about, of course, to get access to that space. Let's head up there.
That sounds good.
I know we have a chance to walk up those steps and get some cardio going.
That's right.
But this is the cardio area for the gym here. Tell us about the real new feature.
Yeah,
our walking track.
Yeah, the great part here is we have an indoor walking track, which will be excellent for bad weather days or if it's warm, cold. People will have the opportunity, if they like to enjoy the walk, they can come in and walk here on the indoor track.
What type of surface makes it a walking track?
Yeah, it's a little bit softer surface. It's not as hard as if you'd be out on the pavement there walking. A little less impactful on our joints and things like that. So it's an added benefit there as well.
Now, walking tracks seem to have a particular distance, but we haven't defined that yet here.
Yeah, we're working on the what amount of laps would be a mile around the track. So
just keep going.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
That's the whole trick, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, now. I've heard that walking tracks, there's something that's I think sounds like fun. You have reverse direction days. What's that all about?
Yeah, so we're going to do different days where we go different directions, and mostly that's for, wear on the track, and we try to, we get, 3 or 4 days we're going one way, and the other days the other way.
On any given business day, this is just packed with people in any given gym, but you've got so much in here.
Absolutely.
But how comparable is it to the other gyms in terms of equipment?
Yeah, so it's fairly comparable to the other offerings that we have at the other gyms. We have Life Fitness strength equipment, so you'll see, you have cable machines here, we have our selectorized machines and other free weights and things like that.
I've got to mention TRX, very popular.
Absolutely, yeah, so we're going to have TRX out here as well, so we have the option for that, to work out with your own body weight also.
This is great. And we'll have the same gym hours as we have at all the other gyms.
Yeah, so the gym hours would be, 5 a.m., 9 p.m.,
now,
Monday through Sunday.
Surrounding us is the functional studios and the fitness studios. How many of those have been added to this facility?
Yeah, so we actually have 2 different group aerobics rooms. So one of those rooms where, we'll do our traditional Group X schedules programming, and then the other room will have more opportunities to do spin classes and more small group training.
We are really sneak peeking here because they are still working. We've got lots of noise, maybe some lights going on.
Lights going on and off,
but
yes.
But trust me, when it's time, this will be ready.
That's right.
And if you're counting, this makes 8 pools in Sun City.
Yeah.
So what's the intention of how this one's going to be used?
Yeah, so this is another great pool that we have here with multiple lap lanes, so people can come here and enjoy lap swimming or walking.
And a hot tub.
And a hot tub, yeah.
Okay, now see, weather can't prevent us from doing our water workout, okay, for those people who like that. But we have one more stop, and that is to talk about the outdoor fitness area.
Yeah, let's go check it out.
For those who prefer outdoor activities to indoor activities, what's being offered in this complex?
Yeah, so you see behind us here we're going to have 12 additional pickleball courts, outdoor pickleball courts. 3 tennis courts, and then we'll have opportunities to play bocce as well over here, 2 bocce courts.
Oh, that's great. Ryan, you have been so generous with your time and information. I'm sure everybody's excited to get in there and start that first workout day.
Oh yeah, we can't wait for people to get in there and utilize the space and all the other opportunities we have here. What a privilege that was, and thanks to the over 4,000 viewers who've watched. Now you can still watch the entire tour show on our YouTube and cable in our Community Connections playlist.
Now, up next, Georgia, you attended the VIP tour event. Tell us about that, please.
Pulte Management and Hardeeville City officials joined our valuable volunteers to get their first look at the Amenity Center.
Thank you so much for joining us. This is such a celebration for us today. It's truly like the kickoff to us embracing all this newness. Oh, so many people are eager to see this. So as Pulte develops, and you are in charge of coastal Carolina area, as you develop all of these different, places, amenities, homing, housing, how do you characterize and make each one so special?
Yeah, it's a really great question. It comes down to a lot of things, but the thing that made this one so special is that we were able to reach out to the community and get their feedback so early on in the process and incorporate so many of the pain points and so many of the good ideas that they had into what we were able to deliver. So when we started this journey 5 years ago, we sent out a survey and we got over 500 respondents that came in and said, hey, well, have you thought about this? Have you thought about that? And because they were so engaged and they were so participatory, we were able to actually incorporate so many things that you'll see throughout the building from their feedback. And so that was part of what makes this one special. The other side is we have a fantastic team. We have people that really, really research what is it that is most impactful to our buyers, what will they enjoy the most, and they started the process. The ideation process started with their research, but it got finished with the homeowners here in Sun City.
Now, don't you have to believe that this is the place now? I mean, this was sort of like the icing on the cake. Yeah. We love it here. All of our residents love it here. But don't you think we're #1 right now?
It's going to be hard to beat. I think, 5 or 6 years ago, we got the #1, the 55 plus community in the country. I think we got it 2 years in a row. I think it would be hard to beat us. That's the beauty of doing Sun City One at the scale, is that you can add on things that if you're only 1,200 or 1,500 units, you could never imagine having all the amenities we have here, from softball to woodworking to the glass blowing. I mean, all the things that you could imagine wanting to do in retirement, we have it here because of the scale that we have. And then when you're able to add on a gymnasium, have you been in the gymnasium?
It's my favorite. It's my favorite.
The gymnasium here is really special.
It is an upscale. And when I walk in the locker room, I feel them like at LA Equinox, that are thousands of dollars in membership.
Yep.
So you've given us a beautiful and fun and luxurious place to be.
Yeah, I appreciate you saying that. I know there was a lot of blood, sweat, and tears from the team trying to create it and make it special. And I hope we stuck the landing on that. I think we did. We actually had a person come in a couple weeks ago to tour it, and he was shooting hoops in the basketball gym. And he's like, how old do you have to be to live here? I was like, Jim, you qualify. You can live here if you want. So I think you're going to find a lot of people who are going to come in here, are going to experience the tour of the Amenity Center and be like, all right, which one of the houses? Because I really don't care about the house as much as I care about the Amenity Center.
It might take me a little bit to travel, but it's now still part of my life here. Thank you so much.
Well, I'm glad I hope you enjoy it.
Oh, you're going to see a lot of smiles today.
Good.
Thank you.
Yep, thank you.
Harry, we have celebrated this, or starting to really celebrate, Sun City West Amenity Center opening. But today you reminded us that this is also a Hardeeville celebration. This is your city.
Absolutely. The whole project and the whole planned development district of East Argent, of which this is a part, is all in the city of Hardeeville.
Oh, now Tanya has expressed to us that Hardeeville, you were actually really involved in helping the development of this project. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, every project that comes in, particularly they're part of the planned development district, they have to submit for city council approval a master plan where everything is going to go, where the lagoons are going to go, where the stormwater project is going to go, and where a nice, big, beautiful amenity center is going to go. So that is all reviewed by City Council, and the general layout is approved by ordinance. And then it has to go through site reviews of our planning department. Every little detail, including even the width of the streets, because our first responders have to get through the area and they have to get through easily and quickly. And turning radius for the big fire trucks. It's all part of the plan. So that has to go through a very detailed process before they can even clear the land to start the development.
Greg, you just joined our HOA board. You were elected, and we're so pleased to have you. But did you do it on purpose so that you'd be here at this beautiful Sun City West amenity complex? And you're like the man in charge here with the HOA.
You know, timing is everything here. And my timing was impeccable. Little did I know how awesome this place would be, though. The people from Pulte and Del Webb did a first-class job. They listened to what people are looking for. You know, look at the pool.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just so. This will truly be an amenity. I think that'll get a lot of use. I think everybody on the south side will be jealous.
No, because we can drive over.
That's right.
We can drive.
But driving seems to be. We have.
Now, I assume just as this becomes our favorite amenities and we're going to enjoy coming here, there's also going to have to be some operational, issues and changes just in the amount of staffing and things like that, right?
And, they've done a really good job of training. There's a lot of people have already been in the training mode. Kayla's got her people over here. Matt's been really good about things that we can do here and what we can't do, because we really don't really have an occupancy, or we just got our occupancy, waiting for a liquor license so we can party. But I think it'll be one of those things we'll have to learn how to use it.
Mm-hmm.
We kind of talked about that the other day. Do we need more rules? Not really. We just need to see how people like the cabanas. Right. How are we going to handle those?
That's an interesting. I walked into an interesting discussion about cabanas and reserving them and doing these things and making life very complicated. And I think it will take, now that I've visited a few times here with Sun City TV, a moment for us all to just take a breath.
Take a deep breath.
The first word is absorb and enjoy. Elisa, here you are as a representative of your neighborhood, Riverbend, but more so, you are also in charge of our Resident Advisory Council. So what are your thoughts as we embrace a really big part of Sun City?
I know, this is very, very exciting. I think this is a huge milestone for the community. I'm looking forward to the events that can be held here. And in addition, it is going to expand our capabilities to have fun here in Sun City. So it's a really very, very well planned building between the recreation center and the actual meeting center. There's a lot to experience.
And it seems like it's been a while that we've waited, but that's just typical that we're all impatient. But it is here and soon to open for all of our neighbors to come and see.
Right.
Was the Resident Advisory Council or even our neighborhood reps, were you all involved in some of the developmental ideas that went into this?
We expressed opinions and concerns about meeting room space and the need for event space. And I think that certainly you can see that those concerns were listened to, at least. Were there other things that we thought maybe we could have incorporated? Yes, not everything could happen the way everybody wants it to happen. I think the Strategic Planning Committee and what they did with their last planning survey a couple of years ago really helped to shape what was happening here, what ended up being the building itself. And we as NRs and ANRs have on occasion put in some information about what we think is needed for this to be as efficient as possible.
Now, the pride was showing as Pulte Division President Matthew Raines reminded us of how this project evolved.
Now, our new Sun City West edition is impressive, and it should be showcased often. The next big event in Sun City West was the ribbon cutting. Joanne, what was involved there?
Okay. March 18th heralded the ceremonial ribbon cutting at the Sun City West Amenity Center. The leaders of Sun City and the surrounding communities participated. The SCTV's news anchor Norma Taylor attended the event and spoke with some of these key stakeholders.
Well, I'm here with Jake Sells, and Jake is the Pulte Amenities Project Manager.
That's correct.
So you're responsible for all of this?
Yeah, you know, we typically call these an amenity center, but as I was mentioning to you before we got started here, I refer to this as the amenity campus. It's more of a campus. So, for example, on the pool deck, we have over an acre of pool pavers alone. And there's some other highlights too that I'd like to, bring up. We have a 15,000 square foot pool. It's over 404,000 gallons.
I saw it. I saw it.
Yeah.
It is amazing. You could get lost in that pool.
That's right.
Some of the other things.
Yeah, we have a 40,000 square foot sports club, which is, this whole thing came together as an idea during COVID, and we wanted to have a first class amenity campus, kind of bring almost like a small town in here, have everything that you would ever need. So the sports club offers a second story running track and walking track. We have Pelotons that you can work out upstairs as well and look at an indoor basketball or pickleball game. We have an over 3,000 square foot indoor pool. So those are just some of the really, characteristics that stick out to me on this project as we built it over the last 26 months.
And I looked at that game room, which was pretty awesome. And you have the games there that you could play for free.
That's right. I made sure to give that to our residents as a free offering.
What are you most proud of? This is a magnificent project.
Absolutely. I got to go back to the team that we put together on this. It's, we all started as colleagues and team members, but a lot of the battles we went through over the last 26 months, a lot of our team members have become pretty close friends of mine personally. And having, challenges come up as they would arise with either permitting or just, subcontractor issues, we worked through it as a team, and it just kind of created a really tight bond, and it's something we can all look at and be proud of now.
Well, you've got a lot to be proud of. This is a magnificent vista. Everything inside is amazing, and we are going to be having all our residents coming and touring this a couple of days.
It's the best part.
Yeah.
Ready?
3, 2, 1.
Following the fanfare, it was time for our neighbors to get a look.
2 days of resident tours were planned, and Joanne, you were there.
I was there. Sun City TV was camera ready to catch the reactions of our Sun City neighbors. Now, just for fun, count how many times the breakwater pool was mentioned.
Well, this pool behind me is certainly impressive.
The pool. I love the pool. It's so big.
The pool, it sounds interesting. It's going to take a while to explore it.
Love the pool. And I absolutely love the pool.
Is that free access game room?
The pool and all the amenities are just...
The pool is beautiful. Oh gosh, I have to say the pool is my favorite thing.
Fitness center. My favorite thing is the pool area.
Big the basketball courts were. Really nice basketball courts, lots of room.
I had heard some amazing things about the pool, but I didn't realize until I got here just a massive resort-style pool it is.
Oh, the amenities are absolutely super. Beautiful. The pool is large, engaging.
The restaurant, having a massage when you're done working out.
Is the indoor track. I can't wait to walk when it's really hot.
The thing I'm going to enjoy the most is the beautiful pool.
My favorite part is the pool. It's absolutely beautiful.
Probably the fitness center, maybe in bad weather, the indoor pickleball courts.
What impressed me the most was the diversity of meeting rooms.
Oh, the place was incredible. Every square inch, the fitness centers, the pools.
The pool is fabulous, and they have something for everyone at the pool.
I think I'm going to most enjoy the indoor track.
I was very impressed with the pool.
You know what? If I step back, I would be in the most beautiful pool in the state of South Carolina.
This is the pool.
This beautiful pool.
Wow.
That's our extra special show for April. Please join us again next month.
You can always catch us on cable and on our YouTube station, where we invite you to subscribe for easy viewing. Thanks for watching.